The defending Eastern Conference champion Boston Celtics taking on a team that hadn't been to the playoffs in 7 years, the New York Knicks. Shaquille O'Neal failed his running test yesterday, so he misses Game 1. Paul Pierce going up against a big star in New York. Amari Stoudemire has returned New York to some of their former glory. First quarter, Carmelo Anthony, part of that renaissance, but he gets in foul trouble early. A couple quick first quarter fouls there. He gets 2 fouls and goes and sits on the bench next to Mike D'Antoni. That's not what the Knicks wanted. Rajon Rondo going the other way for the C's, racing to the basket, split the defense, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, full service for Rondo, and we are tied at 13 in the first quarter. Then it's Delonte West inbounding Paul Pierce. Short jumper there. Pierce had 8 points in the first quarter. Boston up 22-18. Anthony Carter to Tony Douglas. Some reserves doing it for New York. They're 8 points off the bench for Douglas. We're tied at 28. Then Melo back in the game. How's his jump shot look? Yeah, looks just fine on that play. Boston went without a field goal for 4 minutes. New York up 32-30. This was reviewed, and yeah, it was a 2-point jump shot. Still New York in control. Later in the second, Amari, friendly roll on the road. He was 12 of 18 from the field, and Amari playing some defense as well causes Glenn Davis to fall down right here, and Glenn Davis doesn't get up in a hurry, so it's a 3-second violation. Amari on offense one more time. Show me more Amari. He went for 12 points in the first half. The Knicks up by 10, 49-39. They led it by 12 at the half, third quarter. Boston showing some signs of life. Jermaine O'Neal, a block on one end. The men in green run the other way. They're wearing white and green. It's their home unis. And look who's come to play. Jermaine O'Neal knocks down the jump shot. That cuts the lead down to 8. Here comes the Celtics later in the third. Ray Allen, head fake there. Yeah, drive to the basket. Quick hesitation move. He was 9 of 15 from the field. The Knicks lead is all the way down to 3. More third quarter action. The Celtics have more stars. This time it's Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce, also a little hesitation move, using the left hand, just 6 of 16 from the field, but the Knicks lead is at 2, 61-59. We take you into the fourth quarter. Ray Allen, corner 3. He's been in a shooting slump. Slump is over. Look at that one, 3 of 5 from distance. Mike D'Antoni not happy at all. Later in the fourth, less than 9 to go. Tony Douglas, find the hot hand. It's Amari Stoudemire. He's carrying the Knicks in this game. 28 points on the night, 7 minutes to go. Carmelo, get rid of the ball. Get it to Amari. That's the idea. He goes in for the jam. The Knicks go up by 2, 70-68. Boston fighting right back, though. Paul Pierce ties it up at 75 with his jump shot. Who do the Knicks turn to? It's their anchor, the go-to guy. It's Amari Stoudemire. Driving left, 360 style in the playoffs. Stand and deliver. Number 1 for the Knicks. Gets the layup to go on that play. Later in the fourth, more of the same. Amari with power up and over Jermaine O'Neal. Huge jam on that play, and the Knicks up by 4, 82-78. They're up by 2, 82-80, when Jermaine O'Neal delivers in his own way. 6 of 6 from the field, 4 blocks as well. Watch Chauncey Billups on this play. He goes down hard. It's a strained left knee. Watch the play one more time. And stick and stay with NBA.com for any updates on his condition. He left the game and did not return. So the Knicks, well, they needed another guard to do something, and his name is Tony Douglas. Less than a minute to go in the game. He gives New York a 3-point lead. On the ensuing inbounds pass, quick alley-oop, KG scores 2, the lead down to 1 on the other end. They try to go to Carmelo Anthony. Offensive foul on Melo, so the Celtics get the ball back. They're down by 1. Who do they turn to? Well, keep your eye on a fella named Ray Allen delivering another triple. He led the Celtics with 24 points. Boston up 87-85. No timeouts for the Knicks. They come back the other way. Carmelo with the ball, just as the Knicks fans have dreamed of. He pulls on a 3, but this one is off the mark. KG gets the rebound. Watch Ray Allen one more time deliver on one end with his 3. The Celtics take the win in Game 1 right out of New York's hands. Final score, 87-85. It's game 2 of the 3 seed versus the 6 seed in the Eastern Conference. More specifically, it's Knicks versus Celtics. There's the game 1 hero, Ray Allen. He hit the clutch 3. This man will have to step up. Carmelo Anthony had 15 points in game 1. Chauncey Billups out with a sprained left knee, so Tony Douglas would have to pick things up, and he's getting rejected in the first quarter. We've got a theme alert for you. Rajon Rondo scored fast break points left and right in the first half. War from Rondo. Here he is on another run out. He had 14 points in the first quarter. Boston up 16-11 at this point. Late first quarter, less than a minute to go. Look at Carmelo Anthony. Soft off of the glass, drilling that shot. 5 of 18 in game 1. Much better in game 2. There you see Amari Stoudemire trying to get his back stretched out. He had back spasms and left the game in the second quarter, would not return, but it's not a problem if you got Melo outside. Later it's Rondo on the run out, and Rondo once again delivering a layup there. He had 18 first half points, but back comes Carmelo Anthony there with the jam. That's what they brought him to New York for. Going up against Paul Pierce, another jump shot. 16 points, 10 rebounds at the half. That's a double-double in the first half for Carmelo Anthony. Third quarter now, Boston working the ball around outside. Ray Allen drilling the triple. He was 4 of 4 from distance. New York still in front, 48-47. Paul Pierce fading away from the free throw line. The Celtics on a 12-3 run. More outside. It's Pierce again drilling the 3. The Celtics starting to get some separation. They're up 56-51. We told you Ray Allen was 4 of 4 from deep, so you know that one is going in. The Celtics up 65-61, starting to take control more from the men in white and green today. Paul Pierce hitting a little elbow jumper there. He had 20 points on the night. Boston up by 11 at that point, 74-63, and looking good in the fourth quarter. Yeah, number 7 coming to play tonight in Boston. Melo gets the rebound, gets the putback. He had 17 rebounds. KG on the other end can't get the shot to go. New York races out the other way. Who is it? Yeah, Carmelo Anthony. One more time, he matched his career playoff high with 42 points. He was 14 of 30 from the field. Impossible shots going in from everywhere for Melo, and the Knicks up 78-76. Spike Lee is celebrating in the Boston Garden. How about Rondo? Yeah, knocking down jump shots there. That's very good. The TD Garden enjoys seeing that from Rondo. Boston up by 2 with 3 minutes to go, less than 3 in fact, but Carmelo one more time outside the three-point line, drilling this one. Beautiful shot from Melo. You had to see that one twice. Knicks up 91-88, but KG bringing it back. Gets the jam there. Boston's up by 1. Now 20 seconds to go. Jared Jeffries, he's left alone. He drives in. He knocks down the left. 93-92, New York in front. 17 seconds left. Kevin Garnett just beasting on Jared Jeffries. There's the jump hook. There's the lead for the Celtics, 94-93. Last chance for the Knicks on the road. Jared Jeffries has it stolen by Kevin Garnett, who dives on the floor, gets the timeout. Watch it one more time. Hands in the passing lanes. Then on the floor, he stays off the line, calls the timeout. Beautiful play. Delonte West would add a pair of free throws, and the Celtics take a 2-0 lead over the Knicks. Final score, 96-93.
The New York Knicks in a must-win situation, trailing the Celtics 2-0 as the series shifted to Madison Square Friday night. It's been a while since the Knicks played a meaningful game in April. 7 years to be exact till the Stars were out in full force. Everybody ecstatic to see that man back. Amari Stoudemire back after missing a game with an injured back. He was good to go for the most part in this one. Hoping to help Carmelo at 42, his last time out. But of course, in a Knicks loss, and they didn't help their cause early in this one. Paul Pierce with the steal and the score. This batch is part of a 9-0 Boston run to start this game. Before the Knicks knew it, they were fighting out of a big hole. Carmelo struggling. Landry Fields can't get it to go. And when you're missing buckets and the other team is capitalizing, you could be in for a long night and a short series. 40-30 now. Knicks starting to wake up a little bit after the Paul Pierce J. Carmelo Anthony hits the 3. 15 points on 4 of 16 shooting for Melo. He and Amari Stoudemire struggled mightily from the field in this one. Sean Williams did step up a little bit. He had 16 points off the bench. Knicks within 5. Jermaine O'Neal is going to hit the J. Knicks hanging in there. Down by just 7. Rondo was one of many assists on this night. This one, too, the truth. He gets it to go with the hard foul. He went pistachios in this game, did Pierce. 38 on this night. Ray Allen, he's going to miss. But look at KG here. Gets the board. Ray, one more look. He ain't missing this time. Dropping folks off like a cab service. Who's Ray? 8 for 11 from distance. Mark Stoudemire missed last game with that back injury. Took off his protective belt because it was causing him some discomfort in this one. Unable to stop KG on this play. Garnett tips in his own miss. C's led by as many as 23 in this game. And there's Rondo adding to the Knicks' troubles. Rondo messed around and got a triple-double in this game. How about 15 points, 11 rebounds, 20 assists, his 20 dimes, a franchise playoff record. Rondo, oh, you fancy, huh? It got ugly in this. Rondo, Pierce, and Allen all with big nights as the C's take a commanding 3-0 series lead. They have a chance to sweep the season series on Sunday.
Let's get to the highlights and show you how this went down up in Madison Square Garden. Game 4, Amari Stoudemire rested all day Saturday on that bad back and deemed himself good to go. He's going to try to give it a shot, but he was a bit stiff early on, and you could see that. 0 for 6 to start, Smitty.
Yes, indeed. You can tell. Just didn't have that lift. But after halftime, he got it going a little bit better. And it's unfortunate for him is, with this Boston Celtics team, you have to be physical. You have to come out and attack. And they started off, and Rondo was that guy. Going to the hole, making buckets. And then you started to see this bench. They took off. Great defense by the New York Knicks against Carmelo Anthony, but he's so good. He took the contact possible and one from him.
Carmelo, 15 points in the first quarter alone, 32 in the game, and then the Celtics start to heat up. Ray Allen for 3. The Knicks shooting only 24% from the floor in the first half. Landry Fields misses. Carmelo gets a second chance. He can't get it to go. And on the other end, KG the rebound to Ray Allen. To Glenn Davis, the big man running the floor.
It's beautiful basketball, and that's what you love about the Boston Celtics. So many weapons and so many guys willing to run for others. What I mean by that, you just run, you might not get it, but somebody else might catch and get a layup.
Tony Douglas misses the 3. Stoudemire the putback. His first bucket, only bucket of the first half. He started 0 for 9, just 1 for 10 at halftime. Boston up 15, 53-38, and they extend their lead here. Rondo to KG.
Oh, you saw KG had the smaller defender on him. He took advantage of Tony Douglas down on the post, and you see right here, Rondo, you kind of go under, but first of all, you got to put a little bit better pressure on defense because you're going to be late trying to get under a screen that far off for Rondo.
And he missed the free throw, but the Celtics hit their first 8 shots of the second half. Knicks, though, showing some life. Anthony Carter, the rebounds, out to Carmelo for the dunk. They closed within 14, then Stoudemire. 13 of his 19 points coming after the break. He goes inside. It's a 12-point game.
Knicks go.
Coming back from
being
right
here.
23 down. Yep, there goes Sean Williams.
Knocking down threes, transition, 10-point game. And the fourth quarter starts, and the Knicks, they kept going. Anthony Carter did a great job pushing the basketball, getting to the head. And Amari Stoudemire, injured back at all, kept playing hard, but they got it down to, what, 4 points?
Down to 4 points right here. Anthony Carter, the jobber to put him within 4, and all of a sudden, Doc Rivers, a little concerned.
They're not doing anything they haven't done all series. We let our guard down. And it's clear. Now we got to go get it. We knew it was going to be hard anyway. We caused this. We got to go get it.
Well, his team responded to that. Pierce with the finger roll.
You gotta love Doc.
We
caused this.
That's right.
You gotta go get it. Well, Doc, get me ready to go. Ready to
He's all fired up. Rondo to Ray Allen for 3. Allen to Rondo. And just like that, Boston said,
responded.
We got this. Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah.
Easy, Doc.
How about to finish it off, Kevin Garnett from outside. No problems at all. Garnett with 26 points in the game, 20 of them coming in the second half as the Celtics close this one out 101-89 in this one.